like Sudeikis, what's his name? Jason Sudeikis, right? Does he not? Literally, so much so that this person here was like, my God, it's Jake! No, it's not. Would you stand up and let everyone see how you're... Fucking Ted Lasso in? Fucking hell! Have you ever been mistaken for... you have? Yeah. When was the last time you were mistaken for... How do you say his name? Probably. Jason Sudeikis, so you know. So when was the last time you were kind of mistaken for Jason Sudeikis? A week ago? What happened? Like, you were just out. Just Hackney Wick? Yeah, that's where he hangs out. Do you deliberately hang out where he hangs out? Like if you find there's a movie on and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna get some sweet attention. You just go to his movies and just hang outside, just like, I'm just watching my own movies. And do you like him? Are you a fan of his? Yeah. So much so that you might have paid for expensive cosmetic surgery to make yourself look like him? No? Okay. So a small fan. And what is it? What is your actual name? Ryan. Well, yeah, I could say Ryan. He's quite. Where are you from, Ryan?
California.
Wow, that's where he's from, isn't it? What's your dad's name? There's, you were about to answer that. There's, what's your last name? Ryan?
McLaughlin.
Ryan McLaughlin. So, so you, have you got relatives over here?
No, I just moved here for work.
You just moved here for work. There's, what'd you do?
Engineer.
Engineer. I always wonder about engineers, because there's so many different types of engineering. What type of engineering is it?
I do like mechanical.
Oh, so you're a real engineer. Wow. Have you? What's the last thing you built? I like a man that kind of asks himself a question. What have I built? What have I built? It's almost like my question wasn't enough to get through, and you're like, I'm going to have to ask that to myself. What have I built? A mixer? You made a mixer? You engineered a mixer? Like, hang on, like a music mixer or a food?
Yeah, like for lime.
For lime?
The powder lime.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I mix lime bikes. That's what I do. I take everything out the basket of lime bikes, mix it all up, and make cakes. There's but not limes. So yeah. So for what's that for? What are you mixing lime for?
We're making pellets of it.
You're making lime pellets. Fucking hell. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but are you disposing of bodies? Like, what are you actually doing? Sorry, you fucking. By the way, I know that half the audience are like, leave him alone, but right, I don't know if you heard this. He's designed something to mix lime. He makes lime pellets that go into a reactor. Did you hear that? Into a reactor. What kind of evil genius are you? Are you like what kind of reactor are you putting lime pellets into? By the way, you have got the sketchiest look in the world. It's like, this is what I'm paying him to do. Please don't talk to me as to why I'm doing this. You're with Ryan, right?
Sorry,
Yeah, but you're literally going, don't talk to me, because this is not going to come across. But, like, what are you making, what kind of reactor? What's?
Carbon capture.
Carbon capture reactor. Fucking hell, look at this. I don't know who it was, but one of these guys just came. Did you hear that? Happened in carbon capture, fucking hell. I think if I touch him, I might get a little bit more kind of morality. It's kind of like, it was that, by the way, you do not look like you work in carbon capture, mate. You look like you work in finance. You touch him, it'll help your moral compass, just kind of like, touch the carbon capture guy.
I actually do work.
You do work in carbon capture? You are a wolf, a sheep in wolf's clothing. That's what you are. Because, would you just stand up and let everyone see how you absolutely look like you work in finance? There is a man that's a member of Third Space. That's what you look like. You're a member of a very expensive gym, my friend. But you work in carbon capture. Are you with this guy?
No.
No, you're not. It's just coincidence. Carbon capture people, they kind of like, they just gravitate together. It's that first molecule. They're just like, let's fucking join with shit. That's what carbon does, doesn't it? That's actually quite a good physics joke for anyone that wants. So what do you do in carbon? What's your name?
I work in hydrogen.
Hydrogen. Fucking. You know what? Wouldn't it be great if every person I spoke to in the audience, they worked with a different element? You know, what do you do? I work with iron. Yeah. What about you? Helium. I work with helium. Again, better joke than I thought it was. But and what do you do? So what do you do? What do you do with hydrogen?
Well, I don't do anything.
You don't do anything with it. Why do you answer it in a really scared? I haven't done anything with hydrogen. I don't even know what you're asking about hydrogen. I've never even had any. I don't even know what hydrogen is actually. There's, but what do your companies do with it?
Well, they help people produce it.
They help people produce hydrogen.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Well, the company's consultant.
Okay. It makes it sound like you're a freelance, just going up to people and just like, are you producing for hydrogen? Can I help? Which is a weird bit. No, that's not a business model. That's what I think this guy does. But it's very much like, are you producing weed? Can I help? I'm sorry, mate. It's the I don't know. I didn't catch your name. What's your name? Luca, and I'm sorry that I've offered you all I've offered you is 2 absolute slams, and I'm sorry about that, Luca. Do you work in carbon capture as well? Yeah, you do. I'm a good person too. And we're together. You work together in carbon capture. And are you engineer as well?
Yeah, I designed the reactor for it.
Oh, fuck it. Throw Stark some shade, man. Just like, he can say about these. He just puts the fucking pellets in there. I designed the fucking reactor. Fucking hell, yeah, good work. What do you do?
I actually work in water.
Fucking great! Did you originally work in oxygen, but then you were just drawn to that guy? No? Nobody's with that? 2 guys, are you a twin? Are you a twin? Oh, because there were 2 of you and 1 of you, doesn't matter. Okay, nobody's going for the chemistry material. You're getting it, mate, thank you very much. There's one guy who did GCSE biology like me, or chemistry, and is with it. And what do you do with water?
Communications.
Water and... blah, 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 blah. You blowing bubbles, mate? You talk into the water. I talk to the water. How do you communicate to the water? Or are you a man in a pool shouting at people? I'm communicating. Now go on.
No, just like about the industry and
The
the trends in the industry.
trends in the industry.
Yeah.
Well,
It's privatised here, so.
yeah, it is privatised here.
Yeah.
You say here as if you're not part of the water companies here.
Well, as in like nowhere else in the world.
Nowhere else in the world, yeah. But like, have you worked abroad then with them? No. So you just here. Is it okay to ask which water company you work for, or do you think you might get lynched?
Well, I kind of work for all of them.
You work for all of them?
Yeah, because I work for
The trade
the
body?
Yeah.
Water UK? So you're responsible for all of them?
Only when I'm being paid.
Only when you're being paid?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's better. There's all right. So and you do advertising for the water body?
I sort of do defence, sort of like defending them.
Yeah, they fucking do. You better be fucking good at your job, mate. Otherwise, you're going to get thrown in the reactor. There's, do you work for the water company as well?
No.
What do you do?
Finance.
Well, I don't know why I ended up high-fiving the finance person. But it's just because that's what I expected the first person, that's what I expected everybody else. But like, fucking, you are a fucking great group of engineers. Give them a round of applause. I fucking love it. And I do love that the moral compass absolutely goes south the further down that road that you go. That was great, but you know, you need therapy.